everybody, here we are live again in the Now You're Cooking kitchen in downtown Bath for the second in our coronavirus quarantine cooking class series. Tonight we're going to make sushi. Hopefully if you want to join in and make it along with me, you already have your stuff made, but if you want to do it on another day, we'll be posting on our YouTube channel. Tonight we're going to give away some chopsticks and a couple of cute little side dish bowls there for your wasabi or your soy sauce or whatever you want to use. And the way you enter to win that is send us some pictures, either of you and your family making sushi, of the finished product, or somebody actually eating it. But if you put it on Facebook or Instagram and tag us, then you will be in the running to win that cool prize. Couple of other things. Next week we're going to hopefully be making lobster mac and cheese. You don't have to make lobster if you want to do it along with us. You can put ham in it or just do regular or broccoli or other veggies. So next week is mac and cheese, and that will be Thursday at 4:30. I do want to mention that we are open daily still 10 to 4 for phone-in orders and curbside pickup. We will be closed Sunday for Easter, so we can all take a little break. So getting into the sushi. Earlier we posted a quick video on how to prep your rice, so hopefully you've done that. If you haven't, it's on Facebook, so you can check it out there. I think it's also on Instagram. We have our fillings all set, reading from left to right, my left to right. We've got cucumber, which I peel and then cut in half lengthwise. Take a spoon and get all your seeds out, otherwise it's going to be really wet. A very disappointing avocado. And then some carrots, which we julienned with one of our julienne peelers, so you don't get big crunchy pieces of carrot, you just get nice soft pieces with the flavor. We've also got the fake crab legs, smoked salmon, and believe it or not, cream cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and make some different rolls tonight, and I'll make a few of them. If you've never done it before, it takes a little while to get them to be nice and tight, but don't fret, they're all gonna taste good even if they don't look great. We've got a little dish of water to wet the edge of the nori, and a bigger dish of water because this is a very sticky rice, so it really sticks to your hands. If you keep your hands wet, then it won't stick as much. Nori is seaweed paper, basically, and you'll notice if you look at it, it's got a shiny side, and it's got a rougher side that's not quite as shiny, and that's the side that we want up, so shiny side down. Let me talk about the rolling mat quickly. This is made of silicone, which is great because it can go right in the dishwasher. If you have a bamboo one, I suggest you put it inside a Ziploc bag. If you have one, you can wrap it in plastic wrap, but that moves around a lot. If you don't, just use it anyway. You just have to scrub it a bit to get the rice out of it. But anyway, moving on. So shiny side down, rough side up, and we're gonna wet our fingers and then take some rice, and you want to spread it out. You want to leave about an inch or so at the top of your nori, because that's where it's all going to stick together. And I think from my own experience when I first started rolling sushi, I thought you had to cover the nori with the rice, and you don't actually want to do that because you end up with this huge honking roll that you can't even eat in one bite. So it's kind of spread out. You want to get it to the edges, but it doesn't. You can see that there's spots here. There are green spots where I'm not covering the whole thing, but when it gets rolled up, it's all going to be good. So we're going to put some cucumber in this first roll, some sad avocado. Hopefully you were able to find some nicer ones if you're doing avocado. A little bit of carrot, and what say we do the crab in this one, so it'll be kind of like a fake California roll. You can use real crab meat, you can use fish, you can use lobster meat, pretty much anything as long as it's edible, obviously all cooked, unless you're using a sushi grade fish. You don't want to just use any old salmon or tuna. Make sure that it's sushi grade. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start rolling up the nori a little bit here. And I haven't done this for a while, so this might be kind of an ugly roll, but we'll give it a shot. So we're just gonna kind of start rolling it up, and you're gonna use the mat to kind of give it a little bit of tightness. So I'm kind of squeezing with my fingers here and pulling the mat at the same time. And you can see I've got about an inch or so of nori here. And I'm just gonna get from my other water, I'm gonna wet that and then finish rolling it. And I'm gonna make it sort of square. And there you go. So this isn't a perfect roll, but I'm not a perfect person, so it's still gonna taste really good. You wanna make sure you have a really nice sharp knife and cut it into more or less bite-sized pieces. So I'm gonna cut this one into 8. You can cut it into 10, 6, however many you want. And then we're gonna serve it with soy sauce and wasabi. A note on the wasabi, very easy to mix. Usually it comes in a powdered form. It's a light green. I think we have some over here. And you just mix it with a little bit of water. Not too much, you don't want it too runny. Do not try to prove something by eating a lot of it because it really is very painful. So I'm speaking to the teenagers here. Don't stick it up your nose or anything like that. It is very painful, but it's really good. So let's go on. We're going to do another quick roll here. And then I'm also going to show you how to do an inside out roll. So again, wet fingers, rice on the rough side of the nori. And just spreading it out a little bit. Not too much there. And this time we're gonna do cucumber, and we'll do some smoked salmon. And I'm gonna do a little bit of cream cheese. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to roll it out so that it kind of fits along here, and it's gonna get wrapped up right inside of that salmon. So again, we're gonna roll this up so that the nori comes up around your filling. And notice I'm not putting a ton of filling in. You want to go kind of light there. And then we're going to pull this up nice and tight. Put a little water on the edge. And again, there is our nori roll. And we'll cut this up. All right, so you can see there's the cucumber, the smoked salmon, and a little bit of the cream cheese showing there. I've also done it these with cream cheese with spiced sweet potato that I've roasted, and that's really good with the cream cheese as well. So that looks good enough to eat. You want to try an inside out roll? All right, so this time we're going to take a piece of plastic wrap and put it on top of our mat, like so. We've got our nori. And so this time we're going to cover the rice pretty much all the way. And so this is going to be the outside of the roll. So you can put more rice on it than you would the other one. All right. And then we're going to take some black sesame seeds because that'll make it look pretty. Okay, And press that on there nicely. And then you're going to flip this right over so it's on top of the plastic wrap, on top of your rolling mat. And then we're going to just put the filling right inside. So we'll do some carrot, some more avocado, and we'll do this one smoked salmon as well. And so we're going to roll it the same way, it's just that our rice is on the outside. So with our plastic wrap and our mat, we're going to roll it right over. Make sure our filling is staying on the inside there. And these tend to come out a little bit fatter, so they might not be quite as easy to eat. Uh-oh, my plastic stuck. There we go. Water on the edge. And let's see how that worked, and then we'll unroll it. Not the prettiest roll in the world, but hey, it's gonna taste good. And we'll cut this guy up. And you can see it's got the sesame seed and the rice on the outside and the filling on the inside, and that's going to be delicious. So we're just about ready to eat our sushi. We have tonight for our beverages, we have some really nice teas that are imported by Little Red Cup in Brunswick, Maine. Those are really nice blends. For the 21 and overs, we've got a great selection of sake. Again, please send us your pictures. Tag us in those and we'll enter you in the drawing. And hopefully we'll see everybody next week for lobster mac and cheese. Thanks for joining us, everyone.